Right here, brand new jam, and that is how we're letting you welcome yourselves and welcome ourselves on the show on this brand new week, guys. You are definitely tuned into the right show, because right here on Esplash, we like to keep it soft, light, easy, but most importantly, positive.
We are super excited, as we always look forward to doing this with you every blessed day of the week. And this week will not be short of any of the excitement.
Yes, sir. On that note, we say welcome to the Monday edition of the show, and thank you for allowing us to begin your week with you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flyness. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is. It shall continue to be.
Amen.
Even when he has grandchildren.
Wow.
All right, guys, it's your girl, Arika the Dimples. Thank you for joining us this beautiful afternoon.
We cannot see the dimples.
What is going on? Okay, can you see now?
We thought it went off.
No, you can't go off.
OJ, really? Yeah. You just want to drag me.
How did you wake up this morning?
I woke up like
I woke up like this.
No, because you know Arsenal actually won yesterday, so nobody is going to come here and tell me what is not because of something.
Oh, I see how winning is exciting for clubs like us now, because it's been a long time people won a match. So winning
is not exciting for you?
No, it's been like it's been like a long time you won a match.
Hey, no, it is not a long time. It is not a long time. We still won some days ago. So
draw.
And we still won before that time.
It was a loss.
What? It was you.
Liverpool now.
And I'm still not happy that I came here on Tuesday last week. And I did not even. Arika, please don't get in this mix, because this guy can annoy me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is your honey with a shmoney. I mean, I'm not smiling this Monday, but you know what? I'm smiling again, because I'm not going to allow haters to just get into the mix for me. Used to do like this. It is not for you guys. It is one person that is behind the camera hiding, doing hide and seek. These people, they're not going to get on my nerves. All right, my name is Honey. I love you, you know. I love you. And all my Arsenal fans out there. Of Arsenal.
Are there still plenty?
Hello, of course. Excuse you, this is an entertainment show. This is not a sports show. If you people want to talk about football, go get yourself a sports show, okay? Well, guys, let's focus. It is Esplash, baby, and I will tell you what we're getting up to this week on the show. All right, we'll start off the show proper by talking about what we got up to over the weekend. Check out some entertainment stories, and, of course, celebrity birthday shout-outs.
Yay! We will take today's rewind, check out our MCM and tweet view, which will be brought to you by Arika.
Yes, sir. We'll then begin the second half of the show by showing gratitude on the Chew It Up segment. Take the news recap in case you missed it earlier. And on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about steps to becoming a better version of yourself.
OJ, please listen to you. Listen to this when we're saying it, right? Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, focus. Finally, on today's TSM, we will be asking, if you could speak for 1 minute and be heard by everybody in the world, what would you say? Think about it. Well, that is not happening now. It will happen after the break. In the second Hey, such a vibe. Thames right there with Wizkid.
A new one.
I'm really beginning to like Wizkid. Is it weird? I feel weird about it.
I don't know what you're talking about, because I think I know why you're beginning to like Wizkid.
You didn't like him before?
Not like I didn't like him. I think he lost me at some point where I just detached from his music, like sound and everything. But now I'm connecting to like Made in Lagos again. Like Made in Lagos kind of like brought me back. Oh yeah.
So I know the reason. Arika called my attention to something that I'd never even noticed in a particular video. And when she told me this morning that I'm beginning to like a Wizkid, I'm like, is it because of that thing?
See the way OJ.
What are you doing?
I don't even know what she's talking about. I just said it like
OJ.
Guys, it is time to tell you what we got up to over the weekend.
No, let's talk about this video.
No, we're not.
Let's talk about this new video.
Okay, what we should talk about is this video that caused the commotion between Sam Clef and
the thing.
Simi, when they were shooting the video, and people were saying, "Oh, Wizkid, please! So when this video comes out, we want to see Thames' body." And
did we see Thames' body eventually?
Not exactly, not really. She likes to do that whole
But I love the vibe.
I love it. I love it.
I love the vibe.
Some people were saying that there was no chemistry. I heard somebody talking about that they expected more. No, not between, but they expected, even if it's a video vixen, they expected to see more of. And somebody was like, "Shut up already! You're just looking for that Tiwa Savage and Wizkid kind of thing."
Oh, that vibe.
I don't know.
Anyways, too. Alrighty. Well, Let me know what you got up to over the weekend because
Nothing.
you traveled.
Nothing. Man.
You did?
No, he didn't travel. Like he left the house. That's what I mean. I don't know where he went to.
There's some things you cannot be saying outside. I did not do anything. I just stayed at home watching football.
So we had a fight and he decided to leave the house, pretty much.
So where did you go to?
Okay, quick one. I apologize to everybody I disappointed this weekend.
Including me?
I was supposed to do a whole lot of shooting Saturday, Sunday, but I apologize. I'm apologizing on TV. So I'm sorry. We'll do this again.
We don't even know what you're talking
about. So the people that I'm apologizing to, they understand, like, actually meant.
So we are not important.
You are, so I apologize.
And the audience that don't know, they're not important?
The people that I'm talking to, I apologize for all the shoots that I was supposed to do.
So could you explain, give us backstory?
You're doing the same thing over and over.
So what I did, I just stayed at home watching football and watching movies.
At home, okay.
From Friday to Sunday and Monday morning. That's all you did?
What did you get up to over the weekend?
Well, for me, on Friday, I had a shoot. So a company that I used to work with, that I still kind of work with, had like a documentary.
Okay.
So we had that shoot. It was fun for me because, you know, being in that space again, you know, reliving the memories. I remember I started working with them, I think sometime in 2012, and I left them in 2018. But I still kind of did some things for them. So it was just fun seeing everybody again and having to talk about like my growth and how working with them has, you know, impacted my life and career. So after that, I went to my friend's house and she has a huge mirror. So I decided to be vain.
Somebody that's more vain than you.
No, she has just one. But OJ,
it
is huge.
Okay.
It's like an entire space. I have like 14 or 15 mirrors in my house.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I only put, there has to be mirror everywhere. You know,
So be checking whether something is deflating or
honestly,
is coming back.
Like her own mirror is huge. It's like the entire space I used to do my own POP.
Walking, okay.
She used that.
The way you're here.
So that's what she does at home? Is that what she does at home?
No, I don't know.
Got yourself. So, I mean, I was really excited seeing that. And I don't know why. I did like thousands of videos.
You want to get it, Swami?
I'm going to get it. I've told them to come and figure out a way to divide my POP. Because there has to be something like that.
So you want to do something like that?
Yes, it's huge and I love it. Except I'm going to be going to her house every time.
Okay.
So yeah, and then on Saturday morning, I woke up broke and hungry. So I said, you know what?
Don't do that. Broke and hungry.
What level of brokenness?
Brokenness that I don't want to go and buy food.
Or Brooklyn.
I'm trying to manage. Every 2K right now matters. Every 1.5 matters right now.
It matters, actually.
So I don't thought about it that if I go and buy breakfast again, somebody come and chop my 5K. On top waiting. I know Sha said I will cook, and I woke up late anyway, so there was no need to do breakfast. I just made brunch. So I made stew, turkey stew as always. That's the turkey frying, and I had rice with it. And you know how when you have labored in the kitchen, you don't want to eat the food alone. Have your bath and sleep. And I had like loads of people visit me. So there was Kiki in my house. There was my friend Ola who came to visit as well. There was Bukola. I saw Bukola after like 2 years. I was excited to see her. I was really, really excited. And, you know, I just kind of got closure as to what happened because I felt like she just faded. And I didn't hear from her for a while. So seeing her, I was really, really excited. My friend Mo was also around, and we just had like a sleepover thing. Not exactly sleepover. They all left like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. But
there's curfew.
It's the same estate now.
That was
it's the same estate. What are you talking about? Okay. It's the same estate. So Mo stays in my next street. Kiki stays behind me. What are you talking about? So after they left, I went to bed. On Sunday, I joined service online. I joined service online twice because I usually do third service, but then the said fourth service we're going to talk about, I mean, it was going to be a singles service.
Okay.
So I joined that one, and honestly, darling, I'm single technically since you left, darling. Don't left.
I thought you just proposed to each other or somebody just.
Since Friday, you're telling me that this thing. Sorry, that vex and left since Friday.
Okay.
So I tuned in, and my pastor was just breaking tables. Like, if you know that you are single and you want sense, go and watch it.
So did you have sense afterwards?
Yes, a lot of sense. That's why I'm not talking to this boy right now because I'm not even doing it again. So after
You're
that,
not doing it again?
I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
After that, I went grocery shopping. So I was in the car just playing around. It's been nice. It's been a while since I drove, so it felt good driving again. And after that, okay, I watched The Voice. Oh, that's me. And my skin is glowing, guys. Like, I got my skin back from COVID. Gradually, at least. It's not 100%, but we're getting there. So I watched The Voice, and it gingered me to watch Nigerian Idols. And I just went on YouTube and I started watching all these musical shows. And my favorite episode. So this was one that I really, really loved. I'm a huge fan of Arewa. So that her performance with Praise way back, I think like 5 years ago. I watched it again, and I was just a mess till like midnight. And I looked at the time. 2 a.m. May I go crash?
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, let's go on this break, and we will be back. Then I'll be talking about my own over the weekend.
Yes.
Yes, thanks so much for staying here with us. And it is still over the weekend. What did I get over the weekend? So after work on Friday, I guess I already had my content, so I was just happy. And I was just gallivanting all over the place in the compound before I left. And then I got to edit my video for my YouTube. And that was what I did on Friday. And so I got home, and because...
What are you talking about this time?
So I stumbled on one video from one of the
Don't say.
I was like, what?
It's okay.
No, I was just helping people out. The people that have the problem. People have different problems in
when I
this
saw
life.
it, shocked me.
But people have that problem. And I was telling them that it is just being creative in the bedroom that matters. All right, so I did my content and I edited it, and I was very happy about that. So Saturday for me was lounging. I posted my content on YouTube. I was talking about my experience with the COVID vaccine. I was a mess last week. I was sick for like over 24 hours, a bit over 24 hours. I was, oh my gosh. Was like acute malaria and everything and everything.
My sister was down for like 3-4 days.
So I was talking about
no, you're supposed to take it, and there's some other things you're supposed to do after taking.
So I was sick, and then I recovered, and that was what I was talking about in my latest content on YouTube. And so on Saturday, it was my movie day, and then I had a glass of wine or glasses of wine.
Wow, she finished the bottle.
Don't say bottle of wine.
I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. Okay, so on Sunday, what did I do? Okay, I just chilled a bit. I didn't go to church. I've not been to church physically, but I get to go online to church. I'm really
this one is judging somebody now.
Judging me.
I will judge you.
No, but I'm really looking forward to like going to church physically. I missed it on Sunday, especially with the fact that my sister had asked me if I wanted to go to church on Sunday, and I wished I actually went, but I didn't go.
I went to the shrine.
I didn't go to the shrine.
Yeah, I went to the shrine.
You went to the shrine.
Are you minding this?
Do you know that there was one time, every time I finished from church, I'll drive to the shrine and go and buy one fantastic rice. So I was always thinking that somebody will see me drive to, and they'll be like, this one just left church, if you're following me. All right, so
focus.
So focus. Sunday evening, it was my beach day, so I just hung out with family, and I had a very nice time at the beach.
That's in
yes, it's me.
Oh.
I had a good time. All right, so that's it for me. That's the end of it.
I have a photographer tried. I did not
That you just cut the...
me, I will not break it. Sorry.
Nobody's going to snap you. You know you have problem.
Darling, I got a tripod already.
Take it from this angle. Take it from this.
I got a tripod already. Like, I've been doing my shoot myself. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's it on Over the Weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be checking out some of the latest entertainment stories when we return. Stay with us.
Stop hating.
Yeah. Jam for days.
Two of auditions.
It's inside that video.
Yes, the yellow shirt and that masking was for OG.
They came to quickly.
Styling.
Like quickly. Are you now a stylist?
My brother, they run from
I feel you, darling. I feel this one. Oh.
I apologize for that.
Please, did you hear how he sounded? Another time you don't come and use scope for you. I can never get over, you said this is the often time I'm saying this, right? I can never get over that day that I ran into OJ. OJ was somewhere under the tree talking to his mechanic. He was haggling the price like mad. He was speaking, "Conk Yoruba, money will buy money."
Me?
He was.
I don't know how to do that.
Don't cast.
All right, guys, let's get straight into the entertainment news. But we start on a very sad note. Bruno Ewa dies at 68. A veteran Nollywood actor Bruno Ewa has died after a prolonged battle with diabetes and partial blindness. Announcing his death, the director of Communications Actors Guild of Nigeria, Mona Lisa Chinda Koka, stated, "It's on a sad note that we announce the passing away of our elder colleague and active member of AGN Abuja, Bruno Obina Uwu. He died in the early hours of this morning after a prolonged battle with diabetes." Bruno Ewa hails from Heime Mbano local government area in Umunomo, Umuanunu, Kindred, Imo State. I hope I didn't murder that. Apologies. He was 68 years, survived by his wife and 6 children. The late actor, in a career spanning about 20 years, has featured in a lot of movies, carving a niche for himself as a Nollywood veteran. In 2007, Bruno Ewa won the Best Supporting Actor at the 3rd Africa Movie Academy Awards for his role in Scenes of the Flesh. May his soul rest in gentle peace.
Amen.
Man, it's just crazy,
Sad,
man. I heard a long time ago that it ventured into Nollywood. It was in Port Harcourt doing something, and they were acting around where it was, and they just needed somebody to play the role of an old man with grey hair, and that's how I started for him, and he has been doing a whole lot ever since.
20 years.
Yes, a whole lot of condolences pouring in on social media from his colleagues in Nollywood. May so rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
All right, moving on to another very sad one. Dmx is dead. American rapper and actor Dmx has finally passed away after a week in coma following a drug overdose that resulted in a heart attack. The news of his death was announced by his family, writing, "We are deeply saddened to announce today that our loved one, Dmx, birth name of Earl Simmons, passed away at 50 years old at White Plains Hospital with his family by his side after being placed on life support for the past few days. Earl was a warrior and fought till the very end. He loved his family with all of his heart, and we cherish the times we spent with him. Earl's music inspired countless fans across the world, and his iconic legacy will live on forever. We appreciate all of the love and support during this incredibly difficult time. In conclusion, the statement read, "Please respect our privacy as we grieve the loss of our brother, father, uncle, and the man the world knew as Dmx. We will share information about his memorial service once details are finalized." The late Dmx began rapping in the early 1990s and released his debut album, It's Dark as Hell and Hell Is Hot, in 1998. He also acted in films such as Belly, Romeo Must Die, Exit Wounds, Cradle to the Grave, and Last Hour. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.
Oh, wow.
Sad.
Dmx, people were all over the internet, online, talking about him. And I think I can actually understand why that is, because of course is one of one. When you talk about Dmx, you talk about somebody who has been transparent with his life. He showed his vulnerability. He was actually a powerful, a powerful, pure and genuine artist. I would say someone that showed you, okay, his craft, his life, his pains, his joy, spiritual person too. And somehow, even when we want to talk about drugs and want to talk about how bad it is, I could actually feel a struggle with drugs, especially with the fact that it was introduced to it, I think, at the age of 14, and that thing went on. And I liked that it kept talking about it. Yes, and that was it for me. Like, we're human beings, and we will do different things. We will trip sometimes, we will fail in some things, and all that. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
All right, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, the entertainment news continues.
Father God, I am just learning how to pray. Bear with me. You gave me your love most of my life. I didn't know was there.
Darkman X, crazy man. Always praying, always praying. I remember watching a Bad Boy concert before them. Diddy got on stage. He prayed for them. Even the verses he did with Snoop Dogg.
He started his concert with prayer.
Always prayer. Always praying. Always praying.
Yeah, that's right.
May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Amen. All right, so moving on. Bad Boy teams graduates from the university. Nigerian artist Oloriyomi Oloruntimileyin, popularly known as Bad Boy Timz, has graduated with a degree in computer engineering from Bells University of Technology. He made this known on his Instagram page, where he shared series of his graduation pictures with the caption, "Engineer Bad Boy Timz, computer engineering, your dreams are valid. Hashtag shock absorbers." Massive congratulations to the latest artist engineer. Congratulations to Bad Boy Timz. And we're talking about this the last time he was on the show. I particularly like the fact that, you know, he's pursuing his music
Which is
career.
not easy, man.
It's not easy. And he's focused with his academics too.
It's right to find that. You know, especially when you're just getting popping.
Yes.
Like this is the moment where you be like, I think I'm done. School. But I like the fact that he didn't get distracted and, you know, he stayed on course. And now, engineer Bad Boy Timz, there's no more laptop that is loading. No. Hey, laptop no they load again, no, because if you fix it,
you can fix it now.
But maybe now the next one will be fixing.
Fix.
Loading, fixing.
Love it. Congratulations. I'm really excited for him, and, you know, wish you the very, very best.
That's right.
All right, that is it on entertainment news. It is now time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out.
Yay!
Yay! First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Andy Garcia, who is 65 today. The American actor and director is popular for films such as The Godfather Part 3, Ocean's 11, 12, and 13 franchise, amongst the many other films.
Yeah, that's true. He did Ocean 11, 12, and 13.
Love it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
He killed his character in Godfather, by the way.
Kill it.
Yeah, with Al Pacino and the rest.
When we were now talking about the first one, you're like, and then it's like,
No, that one is a classic. Just leave Godfather. Just leave Godfather anyway.
Also celebrating today, Claire Danes is 42. She's an American actress who Time named as one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2012. She was also awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2015. Superstar Claire Danes, happy birthday. Also celebrating today, David Letterman is 74. He's an award-winning American television host, comedian, writer, and a producer.
Happy birthday.
This was a legend.
Legend. Yeah, he was 74. Oh, wow.
I remember when Magic Fashek died, then clip of Magic Fashek performing on his show now came up.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Since then,
that's right.
Till now, he's still grinding.
He's still doing the same thing.
Amazing.
All righty, Mide Martins is 42 today. She's a Nigerian actress, movie producer, and director popular in the Yoruba Nollywood industry.
Yeah.
Happy
Before the show, the movie that they were showing, the Nollywood movie.
Yeah, I saw it. When I was in the makeup room, I noticed. I'm like, yeah, today is her birthday. Yeah. So I think that's there is, maybe it was done on purpose on TVC, but I know that there is a particular, you know, platform too that once it is somebody's birthday or they are doing something around that person, they keep showing that person.
Happy birthday. Young Bane is 25 today. Is a British rapper and singer, songwriter who has worked with likes of Quavo, that's the guy that, Tiny Temper, Craig David, and many others.
So you were going to leave Young Bane and you were going to focus on Quavo.
A lot of people may
because
not
I don't understand what you're saying.
A lot of people may not remember Quavo.
Don't worry, it's not about Quavo today. So talk about
Young Bane. One of those talented UK rappers.
Don't be like Quavo.
What did he do?
What did he do?
Young Bane.
No, what did he do exactly?
It should be like Whiskey, Debbie. Because he has said it before that Whiskey is one of the people that you look up to.
Look up to?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't say anything about that. Just be yourself, you know. Okay. God is the role model that you should look up to, okay? On that note, happy birthday to everyone else celebrating today. We're sending you love, light, peace, joy, every good thing that your heart desires, and may God answer your prayers. Okay? Amen. OJ is going to send you money.
Peace.
Only part of the shmoney is going to send you money as well. But I'll be representing Amanda, and I'll be sending you nothing but love and kisses.
I'm sending you kisses too. Make nobody go in.
Nash money now.
And Nash money, but we have to be.
Don't send your account details to her. She will credit you.
Okay.
Peace in the Middle East. Up next, a rewind and Man Crush Monday. Let's go.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1963, the Beatles' From Me to You is released in the UK. And in 1975, Linda Ronstadt releases When Will I Be Loved? Finally, still on this day in 1989, at the 3rd Soul Train Music Awards, Anita Baker and Bobby Brown win. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
It's Man Crush Monday, and today we're crushing on Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson is a Ghanaian Liberian-American actor who has also been called one of the most original stand-up comics, and his performances leave audiences laughing in tears. Blackson, who has been entertaining audiences all across the country and around the globe for more than a decade, began to develop his comedic talent in 1992 in the Unkind Comedy Clubs of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His comedic appeal, however, grew from his involvement with BET's Comic View series, HBO's Def Comedy Jam, Showtime at Harlem, and Live in Hollywood, before he got his big break in a Los Angeles comedy club after Ice Cube saw his performance and offered him a role as Angry African Man in the film Next Friday.
Try again, motherfucker. I'll go post on this, man.
Which turned out to be his breakthrough in the acting career. Blackson also stole the stage on P. Diddy's Bad Boys of Comedy on HBO.
They're wearing S-Dot, Katas, Timberland shoes, Air Force Ones. It's the new shit.
And starred in a commercial for The Chappelle Show on Comedy Central. And you know, there is no mistaking Blackson for any other comedian when he takes the stage. Along with his film and television endeavors, Blackson continues to entertain his fans as the headliner for live shows at comedy clubs, universities, and special events, bringing his one-of-a-kind North Sea stand-up performance to audiences all across the country and around the world. Now here are 5 things we may not know about Michael Blackson. His real name is Jafari Ferguson. Blackson has always been inspired by the stand-up comedy of Eddie Murphy. Michael Blackson has also been doing stand-up comedy, film and television shows for 20 years. Amazing! He's currently building an educational facility in his village in Ghana to help kids who can't afford to go to school. He's nicknamed the African King of Comedy.
Michael, they're using your hand. This is what my parents did back in the day to find out I had malaria.
Now, all this and more reasons we love Michael Blackson, and he is our man crush today.
What are you dancing to?
To the signature tune.
Okay.
See, they will hate on your glory, but you gotta keep shining, okay? You are the light of the world, okay?
So you're motivating people now?
Yes.
Because you did 2 services yesterday.
Did you even do anyone?
Yeah, move on.
Thank you. It's your girl, Arika of the Dimples, and this is Tweetville.
Whatever.
Where we bring you...
Whatever.
Why you hating?
Whatever.
Where we bring you all the craziness, savagery, humor on social media.
We get it.
And sometimes haters too.
Yeah.
Like we have one in this corner.
Roll it.
Roll it, roll it.
Oh, God. This is looking for something to dance to.
Sorry, okay. And Maxie Fire says, no, they post your boyfriend, they ask us, whose man is this? If we tell you now, you go cry. So I saw this thing, and I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, I don't remember posted a boo, and I'm just like, post and go. Which one? And I say, whose man is this? Hashtag is this. I'm like, whose man is this?
That's a very risky question.
If we tell you now that is Sade man, you cry.
It will lead to tears.
Premium packet tears. So
but men are not like that too. It's not like it's just for
don't be asking us to do the
are you still going to be posting picture at all? I'm not even talking about the question.
After what I've been through, have been there, have come back. I
saw.
I know they post anybody again. No. I post one time and then waiting premium package shares. What is that? You are going to delete it everywhere. Never know anything. Don't post and ask any question.
They are talking about experience. You know when somebody is talking from experience, ask what did you question?
Hey, how was he? Vivi Aboluwa XX says, please, Abuja people, what's the fastest and safest way to Kaduna?
Sure, you didn't meant me.
If it says video call. If you're meant, we will let you know. So maybe you don't know. There's road there. I think there's road too.
Yeah, by train.
Or then you decide to want to ask us on Twitter, video call.
Like why?
But honestly, that's the fastest and safest. Like you
don't.
But
this wasn't the answer she was expecting.
Hey, but there will be no accidents. There will be nothing. Like it's safe. You're in your house.
Your network will mess you up. So.
Well, it depends on where you're staying now. Like you're staying in Asokoro side, your network is never good. But if you're in that, we'll say to you know, my
that you have to be playing game in Abuja.
Moving on. I'm moving on.
So you know that there's network.
So there's a conversation. This is a WhatsApp conversation. Oh dear, I hate you, and I find you. It says, "Good morning, Chief." I said, "Please, if you borrow me 30K, I really need them. Send." But I never send account number, chairman. That one can sign you. But I say I don't send them.
They stress me.
No, they stress me. Now, man, I've sent it. Don't stress me. Let's just move on. The same way that.
What was he thinking?
Sent now. What are you talking about?
But I never sent you the account number.
Now, customer do this rubbish for me. Let me say, madam, I've not even sent your account number. I said,
they said no.
She said sent me delivery details. I'm like, even if they got tell the Babalawo that it's not working. So she said,
no. So maybe they bought something from you before and they had already saved you.
Who will be that?
Your
somebody that I just accept request from. I'm confused. No, I lend you. I said, well, if it's not tell them it's not work. Well, on this zone, Jesus zone.
Wow. Because of 2 services.
What is wrong with you? At least I did 2. Did you do anyone? No.
But you know that anytime you do that, you come here to disturb us all through the week. We'll not hear what.
No, but I've been attending services like online every week. It's just that.
But you deserve one code thing after the show.
See, when your glory is shining.
And this what was talking about, and you're doing it.
They will hate, but still, you gotta keep it moving. Okay? When you're in the market, you look at the person you're buying things from, not the noise in the market. Moving on. Look at your account balance, boo. Are you happy? You want to shame us? God no go shame us. At Mbu says, make my account look me too. Am I happy? Let everybody get out! Get out! Get out! What's that?
You want to be feeling somewhere?
What's that? See. My account is low. I'm not happy. The account should look me. Is it happy?
It's not you they're referring to.
It's me now. What are you talking about? Oh, Jenna, 600 in my account. That's me that sky.
Nobody.
600 what? 1,000 million.
Naira.
Arike.
See, nobody can believe you. Look at them at home. They're saying.
Everybody bear the camera.
When you said 600, me, I wanted to just land because some people 600 billion. Feed me. I'm broke.
Smart thing.
Hey, I did push to start. Hey, my helper. It's only 600.
My helper.
I'm done with these people. I am done with you people. Leave me alone. Then also says, what is happening in Ghana that everyone is going there? The Equally of Africa says, they want to find out where these people, they see this money.
Hey, CD.
You guys. I'm not going to explain
Don't leave me.
Mad, I like
Oh, mad.
But really, when I see this morning, I just want to know because sorry, let me focus. Moving on. Omalakwe, that's the Sholakwe says, Hallelujah is the best piano song out of Nigeria. Fire. Chemical Brother says, the existence of piano implies that there is also piano. Papa piano and mama piano. Our B. Piano.
What? I want to believe that. I want to believe that she just wanted to.
Don't be believing anything.
She just wanted. How can somebody say?
Maybe she has entered one garden and say, this Amapiano bad. Bad.
She's from Ibadan. You know that if someone say, Amapiano.
Not be me.
No, now me talk calm. A minimum so. That's it.
Me, I'm moving.
Okay, move on.
One bed. Oh yeah. So, and the name shall be like what I know people pronounce. It says, I ordered shawarma. See the trash this vendor sold. Half sausage, FFS. Just pepper all these Ibadan vendors, man.
I just talked about Ibadan.
So this is supposed to be shawarma. I can see a little bit of pepper.
Shawarma.
It be like when you fry egg. Then there's one sausage. AJ now says, they say make you commode the bread, use the rest cooking dough me.
Yeah, that's wise.
This one is shawarma because I know one girl.
This is actually wise. You can actually, for the price of shawarma, you can keep the bread side and just use the other things to fry egg.
Now like this, you go no person we don't suffer before for in life. OJ.
I need help. I'm not like me. I actually
but
need help.
But I need help too.
Sure, you see that you never suffer. Me, I need help. My helper, my helper.
So that the person that is helping you will not be thinking that you are one big person. Please, this is how I am.
I said, OJ, Kai, stop me, like it. If I will leave this one, I will go away.
You didn't hear anything said, Kai, stop me, like it.
I not like it. It's telling me, hello.
We cannot hear you.
I'm in Brooklyn. Moving on. So, Hakil says, so I heard Kanye West is rich because of shoe business. What is a shoe that I cannot design? Shady King now says, do if you easy. I love it. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yes.
I like.
If you don't know, you don't know. Go and buy battery.
Love it.
I like.
Love it.
Not bad. Collect your own.
Shua by Baba, Shai, see, one day we'll do a trade on people's handle. Don't come and give me a headache. Nigerians will love Arika Dimples, darling. What is wrong with you?
Because,
it's Arika Dimples, so simple. Nigerians will lock their car with a remote. Hear the lock sound, but we still put the door handle to see whether it can still open. My brother, you are in Nigeria, I need to come.
This is me. It is me. I cannot even lie.
It is all of us in this studio.
All
of us in this studio.
It is me.
I don't do it.
Because that was how the lock in the back door got out one day. The thing was not open like this. I go back to the car so that the whole car was locked. That one was open. I said, it is me.
Apart from contact to robbery, you can have a driver and be mechanic too, because everybody is moving mad in this Lagos. They will tell you, Panebita will tell you that they've done your door. The door is not locking, the key is not balancing with the door.
I'm telling you.
They will say, but driver's side is locking. So, Chief Ofu G says, two-factor authentication. Nothing wrong with that. At least when you want to log into your Instagram and your Twitter and everything, they will double check. So you have to double check.
Wow. That's what Nigerians do.
What do you mean what Nigerians do? What's the word?
What's wrong with this one?
Things Nigerians.
Well, OJ's car is not a car that you want to rob, actually.
I'm sorry.
My helper, can you hear? My helper, can you hear?
Guess what? But you see what I'm going to do? OJ will not know that I'm watching him. And I will now record him.
I know
Jay has a way of coming down from his vehicle every time. I will just do. Oh, my.
But I don't check again.
OJ, no, they stress. OJ was telling me, hey, if I park aside your hand, lucky then they break. Oh God, they're not gonna reach your side.
My helper, can you hear?
It's not in the scheme of things.
My helper, can you hear?
I'm not having car.
Yeah?
Guess what? This one does not even have car at the moment. OJ has car. And OJ just changed his car. You can imagine this person that is talking. OJ just bought a new phone. Where are they getting all this money from? I don't want to know. I need help.
I'm going to say, I want to change car. I don't chop the money.
Oh, chop money.
What is chop money? I'm very humble. One last one. Something I say, why cry for someone who never crew for you? Stop it now. The rest of us, we Corona no key for this country. Now English go kill. English go kill us. Waiting be this. Na meant. Crew bawo.
No.
I cry, he crew, he crowed. Waiting be that.
All of us are crew. Thank you very much, Arike. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Tweedville for today. We'll kick off the True Syndrome Monday conversation on the second half of the show. In case you missed the question earlier, we asked if you could speak for 1 minute and be heard by everybody in the world, what would you say?
My power!
We'll be back. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, it's now time to cheer it up where one of us will tell the house what he or she is currently grateful for, because today is Monday. Now, let me warn you before you do that thing. You know, you have been posing up and down. You went to church twice yesterday. Yes. So I know that this thing has come to your table today. You don't allow us.
Yeah, prove us wrong that you will not preach.
Well, you know, I've had this in mind since last week Monday, because we're supposed to talk about what we're grateful for. So, but I still feel the same way. And in all honesty, I'm grateful for growth. I'm grateful for progress, and I'm grateful for healing. Growth in the sense that I've gotten to a place where, I mean, yesterday the fourth service was about singles and all of that and their mindset. But then again, it made me, like, out of like 10 points, I felt like, okay, all I needed to work on was like 4, because there's been like tremendous growth in my emotional and mental space, you know. And the first 6 that was mentioned, like, when they mentioned it, I didn't even realize that I was there. When they mentioned the first one, I was like, okay, I think I do this. Okay, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. I'm like, wait, I just had that moment to reflect. And last week, the reason I was going to come and talk about it was because I see how strong I move on from relationships. And I'm saying like general, male and female. And I'm able to say, oh, this works for me. This doesn't work for me. At some point in my life, I most likely would just settle for anything. And I'm not ashamed to talk about this. I recently left a relationship, and I took out time to, you know, take care of myself and heal and understand a lot of stuff. And I've met quite a number of people afterwards. But then when I meet them, the first 2-3 things you do, I'm always open to dialogue. I will tell you, I'm very vocal, I'm more expressive. And the moment I realized that it's a pattern, because I believe patterns than potential. So if I see that it's a behavioral pattern, I know it's never going to change. And I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I talk to all of them like we're all cool, but I just know that this is not a relationship I want to venture into. This will not work for me. And I'm always very confident talking about it. And someone recently said to me, oh, I like the fact that you actually give closure. And I thought about it. At some point in my life, I didn't want to give closure because I want a case where the person will always want to come back and still say, oh, what did I do? I'll still see your message. I'll still see you hit me up once in a while because you're trying to find closure. It's very immature. But now I understand that give people the closure they need because it helps them. Don't be selfish. And it would also help you to close up everything so that tomorrow you can see this person and say hello. And you both will be in like a good space. Yeah. So I'm grateful for this growth. I'm grateful for healing. And I see that I'm still learning every day. And I'm thankful for the progress. Like I didn't think I was going to come this far already in such a short period of time. But I've covered a lot, actually. And I'm grateful for that. So, yeah, that is it.
Well done.
We are grateful and beautiful.
What's the worry this?
So we are celebrating.
We are not celebrating anything, Oga. Don't go and eat there.
Now here is
you not even let me.
No, Oga, go and sit there. Oh, dear, look at all those food. When you bring out your food in class, you already come and sit there in front of me. Do you do your assignment? Oga, sit there. Sit down there, my friend.
Was that what you used to do?
How old you used to be part man. That's why they pack their hair up.
One year, that's why then they do waka. 1 year like that. Now, here is a quick recap of all you might have missed in the news. We told you Bruno Ewa Dies at 68.
We also told you that Dmx is late.
Bad boy teams graduate from the university.
Amazing. Amazing.
Fixing. And that is it on the Entertainment News Recap.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Daily Top 5 is next.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
What? I'm a piano, where do I know? I'm a piano.
What you said now, this one be on my piano because my small doctor.
Mandema.
Who said that?
You, OJ.
How now?
You did.
That.
You said this is Omopiano because it's small doctor.
And small doctor.
Arika,
But the video there now.
Arika,
Mandema.
I never did. I never said
Mandema.
that. What's that now? Why you always saying? Why you saying what's on your mind? You're saying this when I said this.
I'm telling you, no, you know why I think that person, Miss Sholakwe Abidi Shola. See, the reason that person did what she did, she was thinking in a language and she was carried away. She now wrote it exactly as I thought. Because there is one girl, Tina, that went to school in Ilorin. Said the mama that lives in the house is Tina. So when they say, I'm a piano, Tina, piano.
Okay, guys, Honeypot has explained it to you, but I don't know about it.
I know about it. That's it. We know our people. Piano.
Yeah. We just checked out Small Doctor and Davido with Mandema remix. And OJ, when you say stuff, own up to it, okay? Moving on with the show. Did you know that getting rid of a poor mindset is the first step towards becoming the best version of yourself? OJ, are you listening? Well, we would love to give you some very informative and helpful tips as regards that. So if any of the signs looks familiar to you, we right here on Esplash, that's Honeypot tonight, because OJ is also learning, tell you it's time for some inner work. OJ to join us, Mosha. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Number one on the list is you are pessimistic by default. Now, you're always quick to come up with several reasons why an idea or anything will not work. You never believe something will work out, though it's normal to experience, moments of doubt. But when you're constantly pessimistic, then it means you have to work on your mindset. I recently had a conversation with a friend who, I don't know, that negative thought thing was just in his head, like you want to work on something, and I'm saying that give it a shot, but he's like, what if it doesn't, what if it, I'm like, I keep saying, oh, you're coming up with excuses, no, you should do it this way. I just said that no, Verda is just naturally pessimistic, and it's a thing of the mind. Like you actually have to believe in yourself, and understand that things will not always go as planned. But don't be scared to fail and go back and start again. But don't constantly write off the thing already. And one thing I want you to know is whatever you see is what you believe. So you don't see what you say. It's what you believe. So if you believe that it will fail, no matter what you do, it will fail. No matter how much you say, in Jesus' name, I will work on it. It will be. So far, you don't believe it. It will still fail. So it's a thing of the mind.
The thing is, the mind and even what we say, once we think, our thoughts actually have a way of connecting with the universe. So sometimes when you're positive, it aligns with the universe. And
it's not like one juju is passing or one angel is passing. No.
It just comes. And as human beings, if you're in this, shoes, I think that what you can do is you're constantly pushing the bad thoughts away, and then you're bringing good thoughts.
Yeah, words of affirmation. So just keep saying good things to yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm lovable. I can do this.
Wow. You see people doing better than you as a threat. Instead of focusing on your race, you focus on the people ahead of you. You see them as a threat. Note, if you work on your mindsets, the people doing better than you will be nothing but an inspiration and a learning curve. So it is like people always do better
talk about this one.
Yes, there are people who will do better than you. Even as they say, when you get married, you see that person that has said that you are the love of my life. See, the person who now sees somebody that is finer than you, that is better than you, that is more intelligent than you. So it is still the friendship at the end of the day that will keep you there. So really, people will do better. And the best thing is just to use them as inspiration all the time. You cannot afford to now start, bad-mouthing them, or saying nonsense about them, or even get distracted. You can't afford it. Focus on your race. You can, once in a while, borrow a leaf from them, ask them questions. If you can't ask questions, how do you do it?
And the way that you react to other people's success is the same way they will react to your own success. So I recently saw a billboard, and I saw not a friend, but someone in the a colleague of mine in the industry on the billboard, and I was like, model, so this girl got this deal. Me say one day I go reach there. Like Yoruba will say, "Fola in your tongue." Like look at the person rather than envy them or anything. Just say, God, I know you will do my own for me. I'll be genuinely happy for them, because it will. Your time and season, your time will come. And the way you do other people is the way they will do you. Just so you know. Number 3 on the list is you take long to move on from heartbreaks. Hey, taking a whole year to move on from heartbreak is an indication of a poor mindset. You are giving way too much power to one person over your mind. When you have a sound mind, you don't drown in failed relationships. You cry, make conscious effort and move on. Like
we move.
This one, I have been an advocate for it in the past few months. Be kind to yourself. Yes, you made a mistake. Yes, you've done the wrong thing. But then you have to understand that your mistakes is also part of your life. It is actually what makes you you. Learn from them, pick yourself up, and move on. However, I understand the concept of staying intentionally single. So if that's the case, then it still works. It means that you've moved on, but you just... And you know that you're in a space where you're not ready for another relationship. You just want to really work on yourself, enjoy your own company. If that's the case, that's fine. But if you're taking long to move on because you are crying, you are seeing the person's post, it's triggering you. Oh, yeah, it's your case. You have to work on your mind.
I don't even have strength. Can we move on?
All energy.
At all. All right. You judge people by their appearance. You constantly judge and write people off by their appearance and continue to miss out on great relationships. So when you have a sound mind, you understand that looks could be deceptive. You have to keep an open mind to get to know people beyond the first layer you see.
Absolutely. So this is where I say experience people for who they really are.
Not by what people have told you or by what you just saw. You just say, I saw this person. Oh, no.
Especially people who inherit people's enemies.
I think I ranted about that some weeks ago. Experience people. Like you can meet some people. A lot of people say, a friend of mine, Alex, like, he doesn't smell. And I'm like, no, how can you see that? He's like the sweetest human being. Can't you see?
No, Alex is like a gangster.
Alex looks like a gangster.
But that person, you know that most people like that, it's just a facade.
Yeah.
When you meet close to them, they're sweet. Sweeter than the people that are all smiling.
I feel like I bully him. Like, I bully him a lot. Like, he's a softie. But a lot of people, when I go out, even OJ was like, how you do wrong now? Because Alex, and I'm like, no. And I realized that it's a thing where no one has really had like, an encounter with him. It's just because of his face. He had like a resting gangster face.
They say that about me too.
Do you understand? So based on that, someone else will now pass a gist and experience people for who they are, and then tell your own story. You know. Number 5 on the list.
Experiencer.
Yes, one of bad people. Me now that can be smiling, I might actually be a bad person. And somebody else that is frowning might actually be a good person. So you never can judge based on this thing outlook. I be outwards.
How can we experience people?
You know, get to know them for yourself. And don't say
because what do you know? What do you have in your mind that you're doing?
I don't know, but someone about you.
How can we get to know you, man?
You meet people.
So where can we meet you, man?
OJ, are you trying to ask me out on the show?
Okay,
exactly. Number 5 on the list is you want everything for free. I woof people. Now then, if you're never willing to invest in yourself, in relationships or anything, you can be seen in social settings drinking free beer and shouting at the top of your lungs. But you will never buy a friend or loved one a gift, pay for mentoring or buy helpful books or anything of such for yourself. When you have a sound mind, you will understand that life is not free and there is only a certain level that lifestyle can take you to. So OJ, that is always asking for free lunch, my brother.
But
your mindset needs to change.
But I do both.
You do waiting both.
So of course. Let's talk about this.
Both like taxi or which one?
You have to experience OJ. You have to experience
me. Come and experience me.
But let's talk about this. I think I need to talk about this, and I think just a small motivation for today. Like I have to help you with your thoughts.
Has been doing you to want to join.
No, not that kind of motivation. But
why must Monday be serious?
No, I have to tell people some truth right now. So the truth is that so especially when you think that there are people who have everything, they are rich, and they're always giving you stuff, and because you think that they are bigger than you, that yes, and then you think that what can I give him that he will appreciate? He already has everything. It is wrong. That money that you have, as small as it is, just try to maybe you can ask for what they like or something. Just try to buy something for them. Because I've had an experience like that. Somebody had to say that, see, people don't buy me stuff. You'll be surprised. Don't say that. Don't be the one. And then I remember a particular story that somebody told of the late MK Abiola, and the person said that, you remember even Sonny Okosu is dead now. And Abiola gave him money, and he wanted to say thank you, and he got a golden pen. And as he was giving the golden pen, Abiola used that pen to write a check for him. You know how your people will say, Tobadu Korea, no, Waturo Miga. So that's it. I'm just saying that. Just give. Don't say that. What can I do? This person has everything. Just give.
I think I recently gave you one gist. There's a friend of mine. It's actually very wealthy. Like, honestly, I didn't know what to even get him. But I just thought, well, you know what? Nobody, slippers know they're too much for person house. I just bought him slippers. And he really happened. It was like, you're the first person actually ever giving me a gift on my birthday. And it's like 34. I'm like, wait, what? And like,
because he has everything.
People always, he's used to people just taking from him. So life is not like that. Like, you have to give and be willing to invest in yourself. I heard a girl talk about, I want this hair. The hair is 300 and this, but I cannot use my own money to buy it. I'm not looking for somebody that will buy it for you. If I'm taking you somewhere to pay for something for me, darling, I can afford it. That's why I'm going there to buy it in the first place.
And when you go to your mentor's house and you see wristwatches, don't go there and be saying, wristwatches. Mind the reason you have gone there, so that at the end of the day, they will still be picking your calls. They're not like this one.
And if something happens,
somebody
has upset on import.
Thank you very much. From this motivational side, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, it will be time for TSM. Hey!
To fly away.
Tune, man.
Tune.
It's not tune, no. Tune.
He said CH.
Not tune.
From his village.
Welcome back. You know I'm not Nigerian, I'm Latino.
You wish.
Yes, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for True Syndrome Monday. And the question we're asking, if you could speak for 1 minute and be heard by everybody in the world, what would you say? Ha! Ha!
Why did you look at me?
Rubbish. Is that what you want to talk about for 1 minute? What would I like to talk about for 1 minute? It has to be the rate at which people take social media, things they see on social media. See, do not, we've said this countless times, people have said it, do not believe everything you see on social media. Like, it's crazy that these days people take validation from pictures they see, this person doing
the number of likes they have.
Oh God, what is happening with my life? Social media, it's a lie. Do not believe anything you see on social media. That's what I really want to say for 1 minute.
Okay, so what would I like to say for 1 minute?
That's not on my piano.
I would like to say to people that they should stop destroying the earth. I would like to say to people that we should embrace that simple concept of reuse, recycle, you know. Just stop destroying the earth, for crying out loud. That is why we are where we are today. Look at, I went to the beach yesterday. Before, we used to see a lot of, what do you call, seashells. I did not, I saw seashells, but they were not seashells.
No, not country, I know. I know they see. I know they see
shell. I saw some, but very, very small and scanty. Like, you know, the earth used to be very rich, you know, but we have destroyed the earth. And there are things that we do every day. You see, a whale will just come to the shore. And Nigerians, they will say, fish. Oh no, they will just, instead of them to help the whale to go back, they will make sure they kill the whale. I know some people are listening and they're like, what's she talking about? But then whether we like it or yes, that is why a lot of animals are endangered. Some have even gone into extinction. And we keep saying, like, yeah, okay, because see, the weather has scattered. It rains like you will not know when it's dry season. You don't know rainy season.
Just tell them that Valentine time there was Matan.
You know, you say December. What is happening? Yes, this thing that you commit every day. You don't treat things. You know, instead of us to reuse certain things, we are throwing them. There are a lot of plastics everywhere. They will not decompose. Like those bottles. I I was standing somewhere one day and somebody came down from a vehicle, I don't know, a pile of, you know, some bottles that he had used in his car. He just poured everything into the drainage.
She doesn't know that they can make money from it. They make money from it too.
And he packed everything into the drainage. Now, it's not going to move anywhere. Rains will come, and then there will now be erosion because the water will not be able to go anywhere. We keep saying this. We keep destroying the earth. There are so many things. You take a sachet of water and then you throw it out, and then you sit and be shouting Buhari. Buhari no share.
Yeah.
Don't you think that something is wrong with you?
It's crazy. Adding to what you talked about, even just last week, there was a video that was going viral of a beach in Ghana, and there were dolphins that just came to the shore. Not one, not 10, a whole lot. And what these our Ghanaian brothers and sisters they were doing, we're just packing them and going to go and make pepper soup or do whatever they want to do with it.
That is even disgusting.
Yeah, crazy man. Crazy man.
So for me, if I had 1 minute, what would I say to the world? So it's another thing for everyone to understand the language that I will speak. So definitely I will speak in English because I think that that's the most widely accepted language, and I'll probably most likely get a translator. I will beg people to help me translate so that people understand. But what would I want to talk about? I would honestly just want people to be kind, to be more compassionate. You know, this world, I hear all sort of things, I see all sort of behavior, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, what was, like,
where did our
I just want us to really be like kind, genuinely kind to people. Don't be nice to people because of what you stand to gain from them or whatnot, but just be genuinely kind. Look out for people, say hello to people. It's not a big deal. Someone said something to me yesterday about how, you know, we could give it a shot and just stand. I saw a video and I was like, okay, I actually want to give this a shot. I would actually stand at a bus stop or something and just tell people that, you know, you can hug me for free. Are you going through something? Wait now, wait. Are you going through something? Do you need? I'm saying I saw that video. Like a guy did it. I think I don't know what country. And then people were walking towards him and saying, "Oh, my boyfriend just broke up with me just now. I just need a big hug. You know, I live alone. I don't know where to go to." And just hugging back. And a lot of people were like, "Ah, I beg, don't do it." So some people think that is ritual. Some people think that is this. So it's like, see, our mindset alone self is not, doesn't even, there's no compassion or kindness in our mind. Like someone will lose their family member and you say, ah, me too. Like when me too, I lost my, hello, don't be like that. Don't be insensitive. Be actually kind to people. Be nice, be genuine. Say hello to people. You know, just stop. There's no need to hold or bear grudges. Like, honestly, if you are fighting with me, you are fighting yourself, because as I am, I'm in a place of peace. If you say hello to me, I will answer you. If you reach out to me, there's someone I actually genuinely did not like because of what she did to me. But recently she reached out to me and I was just like, what is in this life? This life is fickle. Like, would I be happy? No, it's true. Would I be happy if I hear, God forbid, that, you know, she passes on or something? So when she reached out to me, some of my friends are like, what's she looking for? Arika, I don't understand your function. But the thing is, there's nothing to this life. You don't carry anything home. Just be nice, be kind, and be compassionate. That's what I would tell the world. Like, be nicer to people. All this racism, all this unnecessary violence, even police brutality, all these things. If you're genuinely kind, you won't want to hurt the next person, true. You know, regardless of the power that you've been given or the power that you have. So that is what I will say to the world.
Alrighty. So we'll also love to hear from you guys when we return from the break. The phone lines will be open. We'll also be taking your tweets and, of course, your Facebook messages. Keep it locked.
Yes. Hey, Burna Boy right there. We love it, we love it, we love it. Welcome back. It is still time for TSM, which is Truth Syndrome Monday, where we share nothing but the truth. So if you could speak for 1 minute and be heard by everybody in the world, what would you say? No, I'm on piano. We have said our own. Are you taking cue from our own? So yes, we're reading your tweets and we're also taking your calls because the phone line has been open right now. So you can call in, tell us what you would say, and also we'll read your tweets and your Facebook messages.
All right, so we'll start with Oluwafemi Odunayo on Twitter, who says, fellow humans all over the world, if you can feel your heart beating the same way everyone's heart is beating, it's the fact we are all equal, irrespective of our skin color, race, or gender. Let's stop any form of discrimination against fellow humans. Let's live together as one. Wow, this is so
show
beautiful.
Absolutely.
Twitter, yeah, this one is from DJ Tesla Moshana, and it says, I would say, please let peace reign. Enough of the killings. We are one. No Muslim, no Christian, no black, no white. Just people, that's what we are. All these people dying also had plans for the future, just like the rest of us. Let love reign. War will just cripple our days.
Absolutely. On Facebook, Ademola Motun Rejoy says, I would love to say that the only religion that should be practiced is love. Hashtag Esplash on TVC. T. Wilson also says, any topic, honestly, I'm that talented, or I'll talk on racism and gender discrimination and ways to stop it. And I'll profess my love for Masai, Martin, and Rihanna. Arike, my helper, hello, Proto J here. Wow, that's what you're going to say? Okay.
Okay, Ayomide here it says, my mouth is dry like the sand in the desert. Send money.
Hey.
I knew somebody was going to do that. So,
that's the person's problem, and that's what the person's going to say the whole world.
Do you get to answer you? Or Elon Musk?
We have Olalekon Joseph who says, live in love, understand that you cannot satisfy everybody, learn to forgive, and always remember you will leave this world one day.
On Twitter, Arowolo Abayomi says, world peace. Then Somped 200 says, I will simply declare food for every nation. If you could talk.
If you could talk, how would you declare the food?
Okay, we just say it. I declare food for all of you.
It doesn't mean that. It says talk. They didn't say if you could make a declaration.
My guy, they don't understand you. Samchi for Christ says, love your neighbor as yourself, for Christ paid it all. John 3:16. So love, for God is love.
Wajidar says on Facebook, good afternoon. I will talk about the holy month, Ramadan, the do's and don'ts, and how to get closer to God. Hashtag Esplash on TVC. Flawless Blaze on Facebook says, good afternoon, guys. For me, I would ask world leaders to put Nigeria on their radar because the level of corruption in this country is sickening. If every world leader is focused on Nigeria, I think the corruption would decrease. And also, I would ask Nigeria's parliament to pass a bill stating that presidents would spend a single 5-year tenure in office, and if you've already spent those years in office, you can't run for any political office anymore. And also push for a more transparent, if not electronic, voting system. Hashtag Esplash on TVC.
Wow.
The authorities have heard you.
Okay, so we have Uncle, this one, why? The way you write or you spell your names, Uncle Shola Leleyo, just ONKU. Uncle Shola na Yoruba. Okay. All right. So I would say, when they see this money, that's what he will say to the world. Though. We've got Urema Gold who says, let's all learn to love and accommodate one another. Son here says, I'll simply declare food for every nation. Okay, I think I should that one like a declaration of food.
Checking some on Facebook, Panmoon Philemon says, good afternoon, guys. You look amazing. For 1 minute, I will say, make una give me money.
Wow.
Yeah, they will give you the money. Feast Ayo on Facebook says, Lord, buy Bone Street for me. All I want to see Arike Dimples real live. Love her so much. I want to see Arike Dimples in real life.
Oh, wow.
Love her so much.
1 minute to the word, God buy Bone Street.
You see that?
Sayo, you know. That's our 1 minute.
1 minute. When they give somebody 1 minute, and that's what you...
Well,
what do you want to ask God? What do you want to ask God for?
Martin Jimmy also, there's a difference asking God for something and having 1 minute to talk to the world. You know, Martin Jimmy Osas on Facebook says, well, 1 minute is too much for me. For the little I would say, I would just say, let's all work together as one, try to understand each other's opinion in a certain perspective, because working together is best for all of us. Show some love. Hashtag Esplash on TVC. Issa Abubakar on Facebook says, well, when they see this money, what's wrong with you people?
Ide Ghana.
All right. Raim or Adenike here says, I would say never capitalize on the good you do. Don't feel too big because you rendered help. You're not the best, but destined to render. Don't say if not you, it wouldn't have it. It sucks. All right. Okay, so we have somebody calling in from Jos. I have Cynthia from Jos, Plateau State. Hello, Cynthia.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm fine.
How is Joss?
Joss is fine.
All right. So you want to tell us what you tell the world in 1 minute?
Do not look down on people because you are higher than them. No matter what you do, somebody was there before. Somebody was there before you. So try not to look down on others because they're not of your class or less than that, or let us love that.
Well, thank you so much, Cynthia. All right, let's go on this commercial break. It is still CSM, and we will be back. Stay here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. It is still Truth Syndrome Monday. And the question today is, if you could speak for 1 minute and be heard by everybody in the world, what would you say? So we're taking your tweets and Facebook messages. So moving over to Facebook, Chibi Maxendu says, I would say, make everybody get out, or else make God scatter the world. Make we start afresh. Are you angry? Wow. Happiness Sunday says, I would say Jesus loves you. Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, wow. All right, Adebayo Ojo here says, I would say seek for help from, I would have to seek for help from you to help me on my projects so I can fulfill my dream. Like the whole world. Like, okay.
Wow.
Okay, on Facebook here, we have Sunny Modupe at Asset Babe says, hello, beautiful people. Me, I would say, please help me. Oh, I need money, and call my number out and account details.
Hey. People on Facebook are angry. Pretty Allow Me says, I would say all of us are mad. I'm confused.
Well, the person stopped there.
I love your hair. I love you too.
Oh,
me, I'm not mad, Joe. Thank you for loving my hair, but me, I'm not mad, Joe.
All the people that are looking for money, me, I just want to say to them, if I have another minute, there's no money on ground.
There's no money on ground. There's no money on ground.
There's no money on ground.
To push the ministry.
To push the ministry.
Send money.
On Facebook, Wajida says, good afternoon. I will talk about the holy month, Ramadan, the do and don't, and how to get closer to God.
I think that already.
All right. Who said that, actually? Because on Twitter, we have DJ Teslim Oshana, who says, I'll say, please let peace reign. Enough of the killings. We are one. No Muslim, no Christian, no black, no white, just people. All right. That's what we are. All these people dying also had plans. Okay.
Okay, Zinex Beauty on Facebook says, hey guys, as for me, what I would say in 1 minute is for us to be nice to everyone, like we don't know what tomorrow holds. And if we are nice to others, others respond to us the same way. We can give our best for each other.
All right. So
on Facebook, Panmon Philemon says, good afternoon, guys. You look amazing. For 1 minute, I would say, make una give me money.
Okay.
Let me just take Joy from Kaduna because continue. I don't understand. Hi, Joy.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
You're very beautiful. You guys are looking so pretty.
Joy.
You guys are looking.
Joy, don't categorize. You said
if I should say anything on public like that,
let Joy talk now.
Yeah. Continue.
Joy, what would you say in 1 minute?
You're cute too.
Wow. Now you're talking. Continue.
Joy cannot.
Joy, don't lose focus, so don't mind OJ.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
So what would you say to the world in 1 minute?
I'm sure she's getting confused with the
Joy,
feedback. It's a feedback.
Joy, I have two questions for you. I wanted to ask you that our TSM question, and also ask you, what's the safest way to get to Kaduna from Abuja?
Well, you want
Yes, now the Twitter girl, so I can help her at least. But now, Joy, you have gone. Please come back, oh. Thank you for calling me.
I just saw Sonny Modupe's tweet here, too. So she went on Facebook and she came here.
Oh, my God.
No, they've already read it. Babe, please help me. There's more money on ground.
Amazing.
Some people don't have focus. I am done with you people. Let's take one more. This one is
long.
It's long.
It's long and political.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Let's not get in trouble.
Yeah.
There's no money on ground.
You might not have strength on ground to face the trouble.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for sending in your tweets and your Facebook messages. Thank you for calling. Thank you for watching. I always tell you that without you, there's no show. We're just here to Dara. If there's nobody watching.
What does that mean?
We're just here to display money. goodness.
That's what Dara meant?
Yeah, Dara, like to display.
So Amanda Dara, Amanda
to
display.
perform. I didn't say Amanda's name is Amanda Perform.
No, Amanda Dara. You said I just said to Dara.
Guys, that's not what I'm saying. I find OJ, don't put me in trouble. Thank you so much for watching. It's your girl, Arike with the Dimples. And of course, I didn't do this alone. I did this alongside On Parts with the Shmoney and the King OJ on my piano. We will see you tomorrow.